Hi everybody, how are you all doing? Everyone okay out there? Yeah, everyone good, doing good, cool. That's what I like to hear. Uh, this is going to be one of those sort of vloggy, comic-y, sort of show and telly sort of videos that I've done previously. Not much. Well, previously I've done one so far. So, not many comics really, and they're all newish ones in any case. I just thought I'd show you what I've picked up recently, what's been sent to me through the post on eBay. If you hear any banging and crashing over in that corner there, it's because I've got to give our little furry friends a quick run around. Uh, yeah, sadly we lost one of our girls, one of our female rats, Hazel. She passed away at the end of last week. She wasn't very well anyway. We got three. We've had loads of rats. We've had absolutely loads of rats over the last 5 or 6 years. The only thing is they only live for about 3 to 4 years maximum. If if they are super fit, rats, they'll live to about 4 years old. But usually it's around about 3 years old that they live. Uh, but these last ones we've had, the last three girls we got, they all seem to have breathing problems. One of them, if you quite a bit further back, I put a video up of all five of them running around, or four of them running around on the sofa and that. Yeah. One of them, Sage, she caught pneumonia, and it looked like she was doing really well, and then she she passed away. That must have been about a year ago, or but yeah, quite about a year ago, I think that was. Heather was another one of the same from the same set that we got, and she passed away about a month or so ago, and she had breathing problems as well. And Hazel, the one that passed away last week, she had breathing problems and all. So it must have been like a genetic thing that they had acquired from somewhere. And it happens, unfortunately, with rats. They are quite prone to things like tumours, especially mammary tumours, and things like breathing problems as well. We don't give them anything that would give them breathing problems as bedding. They have shredded paper as bedding, which is there's no dust on there whatsoever. Never give a rat anything that's got dust in it because it will give the rat breathing problems. The only thing we took them to the vets and everything, and the vet said, yeah, they do have. It was almost like asthma. That's the only way I could describe it. It was a bit like asthma in rats. Um, so yeah, yeah, we've still got two. We've still got Holly and Ivy, who were we got about 2.5 years ago. So they're going strong. Hey, Holly has got a little lump. Well, let's say a little lump. It's about as big as my thumbnail and that, uh, on one of her mammary glands. And if she was a younger rat, the vet said no problem. He would have operated on her and she would have been fine. But because she's about 2.5 years old, coming up to 3 years old, she's getting older. And he said he didn't know whether she would have made it with the anaesthetic and such. And it doesn't it doesn't affect her in any way. She's still jumping around like a crazy thing and running about and giving her sister, playing her sister Mary Howe. Um, that's why we call her Queen Holly, because she is the queen of that cage. She definitely liked to let all the other rats know what was going on and what was happening. Um, but yeah, rats are very, very intelligent animals. Very intelligent animals. Holly even learned, and I think it was one of our other female rats, Bluebell, who was one of the sweetest animals you could have ever met. And I think it was Bluebell that taught Holly how to get water out of the water bottle. There's a little flippy thing, and when they lick it, the water comes out. Well, Bluebell and now Holly, they actually get their hand and they put their hand on the flicky thing, and the water just drains out. So they're drinking it like it's a little fountain. And Holly even uses it as a little shower. She'll put both her hands on the bottom of it, flip up the little flicky thing, get water, and she'll start washing herself with it and everything. Rats are exceptionally intelligent and very emotional as well. I would say they're quite close to dogs in a way in the emotion stakes. Amount of times I've come home and they've been sat at the cage door waiting for me to come through into the living room, and they've just sort of like perked up, and I've stuck my finger in the cage and they've licked it, and I've taken them out and they've run around me and everything and sniffed my hair and my ear, you know, put their nose in my ears and sniff me, and that. They're exceptionally affectionate animals, exceptionally affectionate. Quite frankly, anybody who says that animals don't feel or have emotions, spend a bit of time with rats and you'll see how much emotion an animal can have, an animal that's not a human can have. But yeah, we've still got the two girls, Holly and Ivy, and of course we've still got the one and only Kirby the ferret, who is at this moment in time bouncing up and down because he wants to get my attention, because he wants me to take him out for a run around in the flat. Yes, Kirby, don't worry, I'm just going to do this video and then I'm just talking about you, don't worry about it. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why hopefully this video won't be too long. So I don't think there's anything. I haven't gone to pick up my magazines from my sort of post office shop that I go to. I'll probably do that a bit later on in the week. I did get some cinema tickets. I did buy, well, get some cinema tickets. I bought one cinema ticket today. 3D glasses, does that give you an idea of what it could be? I do know why I got the 3D version, because it was the only one that they were showing at that time that it was showing. If I show you this, if you can see that. I know you can see how much it costs now. Yes, I am going to see Iron Man 3 in 3D, the midnight showing of it. If anybody wants me to, I will quite happily put up a little review. I'll try not to put any spoilers in there, but I will, you know, if anybody wants, I'll put up a little review in that. I'm just making sure there wasn't anything there that showed me where I live. VAT number, not really. Terminal number, not really. Served by that number, no. Council number, no. Still don't know. Yeah, they're sneaky. They're really sneaky. Because I thought, okay, fine. I've got a couple of days off. I'll go to, you know, and it just so happened that this fell on the right days. So I thought, sod it. I'll go to the midnight showing. You know, I'll be one of the first people who actually saw it. Oh yeah, brilliant. And I thought I'll just go to the 2D, the normal flat screen version of it. Because I've got what I call a lazy left eye. It's something that should have been picked up when I was younger. It didn't get picked up till I was about 4 years old. It should have been picked up when I was much younger than that, and then it would have been sorted. But it just means I've got real. Now it just means I've got real bad depth perception, which, considering I drive around on a forklift. But no, it's okay. I've been told by an optician that I register depth in a completely different way that other people do. So yeah, so I do have some depth perception, but not very good depth perception. So really, the 3D one is pointless to me. But the thing is that they only had it in 3D at that time. If it was 2D, not a problem, but it was only the 3D ones. So I'm taking it that they're having a bit of problem selling tickets for 3D films at the moment. I did read somewhere on the internet that supposedly this country's love affair, or cinema goers' love affair on the whole, with 3D movies was allegedly waning. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. If anybody out there who's gone to see 3D movies, does it make any difference to you if it's a 3D movie? Like I said, to me it doesn't, because it doesn't really work. It works a little bit, but nothing too amazing. I'll take these with me. These come with a ticket, so I've got to take these with me when I go see it. And yeah, so yeah, a pound they cost me. But at least you get to take them home afterwards. They're yours to keep forever and ever and ever. So yeah, I mean, I'm really enjoying it. It's going to be really weird going at midnight though, and being sober. Even now, you know, if it wasn't for the fact that I've got a couple of days off, I wouldn't be drinking this. I never drink on a school night. No. And remember, kiddies, drink responsibly. Don't do what I'm doing at the moment and mix medication with alcohol. I'm sure it's right. I'm sure it's right. It's only advised that you don't drink alcohol with medication. Anything else? No. Like I said, I haven't really picked anything up. I'm not going to go to my local comic shop next week, which I would normally do, because I'm waiting to go to it on Free Comic Book Day, which is on the 4th of May this year, which I'm extremely looking forward to. I will be going at criminy, this is the time of the morning hours, so I can get the train to get to Southampton in time for the opening of the comic shop at 9 o'clock, I think it is. Last year I got there about 9:15, I think it was, and there was 10 people already outside, about 10-15 people already outside. Now, it must have been 10 people outside waiting to come in. I still got my goodie bag, and I still managed to get one of the few copies of Mouse Guard hardback cover that they got, which is brilliant. I can't really think of anything I've seen of all the comics. It does seem like there's not that many comics in Free Comic Book Day this year as well. I don't know whether it's just my imagination, but there wasn't really any standout comics that I sort of thought, wow, I've got to have that. That I saw from the list of comics for the Free Comic Book Day in a couple of weeks' time. I don't know if there's, again, if you want to put in the comment section down below if there's any comics that you're looking forward to seeing on the 4th of May and picking up, hopefully. I don't know what your comic shops are like. I know our one, the DC and Marvel ones, and a couple of the other ones that they, the regular ones like Image and Dark Horse and that, they'll have loads of. They just have them on the counter. But the other ones from the other comic book companies, they'll only have a few of. I'm hoping to get 2000 AD's Free Comic Book Day magazine, because that's usually really good. Other than that, Marvel's Infinity, I suppose, it does look quite interesting. DC one is, I don't know if that's supposed to be advertising the Trinity War, or whether it's going to advertise the next big event that's going to be happening in DC, I'm sure, like next year or something. But yeah, if you know of any comics that you think you're looking forward to seeing anyway on the 4th of May, then let me know in the comment section down below. Love to hear what you think. Yeah, Iron Man, animals, beer. Yeah, I'll get onto the comics. Like I said, and there's not many of them either. So this could actually be one of the shortest videos I've done recently in a long time. And again, these are all new comics. I picked these up. I picked them up. They come from my letterbox last Saturday, so they're last Wednesday's comics. And this is just a few that I've actually picked up. Daredevil 25, Mark Waid's Daredevil 25. I hear that Marvel and Disney have definitely got the rights back, the movie rights back for Daredevil, or the live action rights back for Daredevil from, was it Sony, Adam? I think it was. So yeah, that could be interesting. I have heard tale that there's a possibility that there's going to be a Daredevil movie, which could tie into the, I think it was either Avengers 3rd or 4th wave. I think it was. Yeah, don't quote me on that. There was an article on the internet about it. I think it was on Newsarama. So, but yeah, that'd be interesting. And also possibly a Daredevil TV series, which could probably work as long as. I don't want to knock it too much, because I did enjoy the TV series. I really liked the TV series, but as long as it's not as campy, and even though it was quite a dark TV series, it wasn't totally dark. There was a certain camp element about it. As long as it wasn't as campy as the Flash TV series, which I do have the box set of up here somewhere. Yeah, so yeah, I do like the TV series of the Flash, but there was a certain campy element about a guy in a red suit running around really fast. Which is one of the reasons why things like the Flash might not work in movies, sort of. But hey, there you go. Excuse me. Everybody's been going on about this comic, and with good reason as well. I absolutely love this miniseries, and it's Five Ghosts, #2. as much as I like this miniseries, I can't wait for it to finish because I want to know what happens at the end. It's one of those ones that it's like, again, a double-edged sword. It's like, yeah, this is a really good series. I don't want it to end, but I want it to end because I want to know what happens at the end of it. You know, but if you haven't got this already, seriously, pick up issue 1, get hold of this issue, and be prepared for issue 3 because it is a phenomenal comic book miniseries, and I hope that they do more than just this one. I'm really hoping that they'll do a second and third and continue. I think it would work better as miniseries rather than an ongoing. I think definitely definitely works better as a miniseries. So yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So in the brilliance sort of like camp, we've got Age of Ultron 6. Is it Age of Ultron 6? Yeah, Age of Ultron 6. Nah, I've said this before and I'll say it again. The crossovers, the tie-in titles of this are much better so far than the actual main event comic. But hopefully it will pick up. Hopefully from issue 7 it'll pick up. There's only 7, 8. There's only four more issues before the end. With any luck, it will pick up a lot of pace after this issue. It seems to be the thing with Marvel event comics at the moment. Age of Avengers vs X-Men was exactly the same. Good beginning, good start. The middle bit was really 12 issues for this, and then around about issue 8 or 9, it started picking up again until the final issue. So it seems like it's the way the Marvel miniseries, the Marvel event series go at the moment. I keep on banging on about this company, and seriously, if you aren't buying anything from this company, you really need to be buying something from this. Valiant's X-O Man War number 12, part 2 of Planet Death, and it's just a wondrous title. This is just absolutely brilliant. Another one, Bloodshot number 10. This is part. I'll show you the cover. This is part 3, I think it is, or part 2. So part 2 or part 3 of the Harbinger War. So, and again, Bloodshot. What the way Valiant Comics have reintroduced their original characters has just been superb. It's beyond word. I can't praise Valiant enough, really, and they're really good. Superior Spider-Man number 8. There you go. And again, this is one of those ones where, yeah, it's a good story, but I've actually had a thought about this. In Superior Spider-Man, I understand why they changed the title of it, because it was the Dr. Octopus in Peter Parker's body and such and such and such and such. But it still feels to me like they could have quite easily have done this series in the Amazing Spider-Man title. This could quite easily be Amazing Spider-Man number 708. You know, and it also feels to me that yes, there is going to be a part where there is going to be a moment where Peter Parker gets back into his body. Whether it's going to be next issue, whether it's going to be end of the year, whether it's going to be when Amazing Spider-Man 2 comes out, who knows. But we all know that there is going to be a moment when Peter Parker will get back into his body and we will get the Amazing Spider-Man back. So, yeah, but yeah, it's an alright read. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. And finally, if you saw Excalibur Brits, I don't know why my mind went blank there with the name. Yeah, the names. Because it is one of the greatest comic book podcasts in the world ever, nay the universe, nay the multiverse, nay all of existence and time and space ever. And if you aren't watching it, seriously, go and see it. Sundays, 1900 hours, GMT. If you don't know what that is, around wherever you are in the world, Google, time zones at 7 o'clock London, and yeah, that sort of stuff. Watch it, it's great. I picked this as one of my top 5 comics that I'm reading at the moment, and it is a really fantastic comic. It is an absolutely fantastic comic. It's that's my phone vibrating a minute. It's Black Beetle number 3, and it's if you like crime noir, if you like pulp novel book sort of superheroes, if you liked, I would say if you like Batman in the 70s and 80s, or if you like Batman before the 60s, before he went all like crazy and weird and Technicolor and some like TV show sort of thing, then you'll love this. This is really a really good read, and it's a breath of fresh air for the way that the capes and tights superheroes have been recently. It's a really gorgeously drawn. Francesco Francavilla, and I apologise if I said your name wrong. He's the writer and the artist on here, and it's just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, that's it really. Yeah, Kirby is definitely saying that hurry the heck up. I need to get a run around out of you tonight. So I will see. I'm planning possibly. I don't want to promise anything just in case it doesn't happen. I'm planning possibly coming back here after I've seen Iron Man 3 and doing a live it's like review on the movie. I'm going to see how tired I am and how much time I've got to sort of like to do one. But I will definitely do a review video of sorts anyway. Whether it'll be a live one tomorrow night, stroke morning, stroke whenever, what time it is, then I'll see how it goes. But yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing the movie tomorrow night. So that's about it really. If you want to comment on this video, feel free to do so. Comment section down below, just down here. If this is the first time you've seen one of my videos, then feel free to subscribe. I think it's about there, just about there, just about where, right about where Darth Vader is, sort of there, sort of thing, but about above them. Yeah, about there. There. Yeah, subscribe. Please do feel free to subscribe. Brilliant. Love people subscribing to my channel. Great. Every subscription that I get gets me close to 400 subscribers. And 500 subscribers. That's the magic number, I think. 500 definitely is the great number. If you liked this video, then please, thumbs up. Thumbs ups are great. If you didn't like this video for whatever reason, then feel free to thumbs it down. Not a problem. But like I always say at the end of all my videos, if you thumbs it down, say why you thumbs it down. Did you not like the beer I was drinking? Did you, did you feel that the fact that I've got a wonky left eye and I'm sort of like dragged on 3D movies in that, did you think, oh, it's not my fault you've got the wonky left eye? Anything about comics or anything like that, or rats or ferrets or anything like that, please say anything you want in the comment section down below. It's a free world at the moment. So yeah, that just leaves me to say thank you all for watching. And hopefully I'll see you soon. And yeah, don't forget Excalibur Brits, Sunday, 1900 hours GMT. Be there or be a orange banana. Ta-ta for now.